Good morning, guys. It's Booker 2020 Day. I'm Zim of Zim Reads. You're on my channel, Zim Reads. Go ahead and hit the subscribe, the like, the notify bell, whatever you got to do. I'm here to give a winner prediction video. You may be saying, dude, it's like a few hours away that we get the announcement. We need your winner prediction video right now. What good is this? I am here to just throw my thoughts out there. So you, the viewer, you clicked on the video. I didn't force you to watch this. You clicked it. You did. So take some responsibility here. Yesterday, the National Book Award winner was announced. I didn't make a prediction video, but I do have proof that I predicted correctly. I sent a voice message to Kieran of Katie Books explaining who I thought would win. So let's see here.
Wheel Wife is not gonna win.
Oh,
Wheel Wife won't win.
nope.
No.
That was talking about the Booker, sorry.
I think it's gonna be Interior Chinatown. I think. I'd be happy with that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's more of a shoe-in. I think that it's creative enough, unique enough, and touching on a subject not touched on, really, that I've seen. So, interesting.
There you have it. Proof that I predicted the National Book Award winner yesterday before it was announced. Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu. Congratulations, Charles. You deserved to win that prize. What a great book on a topic not touched on. All right, so I feel compelled now to make my Booker prediction video. And I'm kind of teetering on a couple options, but we're going to work them out here together. So let's jump right in. First, let's just talk about who's listed. Who is listed on the short list? Who is eligible right now to potentially win the Booker Prize 2020 today? Today when it's announced in just a few short hours. Who is eligible? Okay, let's start with The New Wilderness by Diane Cook. That's eligible. I didn't read it. I can't give you my thoughts about it. It's a climate, chaos, disaster, dystopian book is what I hear. I think is it a debut novel? I can't remember. But what I hear about it is it's lacking luster. Next, we have This Mournable Body by Tsitsi Dangaromga. And this is the third part of a trilogy that's been worked on over 30 years. Tsitsi Dangaromga, Zimbabwean novelist, she wrote the first part of her trilogy. Nervous Conditions was the first book published in English by a Zimbabwean author. Awesome. That was 30 years ago. Now the third part of her trilogy, This Mournable Body, is up for the Booker Prize. I did not read that one either. That's another one that I did not read, but I hear it's kind of divisive. It's a little bit polarizing. Some people love it and think this is hitting a grand slam, and some people couldn't even finish it because they felt like the second person point of view was confusing and challenging, whatever. Okay. Number 3 on the list, we've got Shuggy Bane. Shuggy Bane by Douglas Stewart. I did read this. I loved this book. This was a book written about Glasgow in the 1980s, from really orbiting the story of a young boy named Shuggy Bane and his mother Agnes, an alcoholic, and their journey as a family and the tragic things that they endure and the triumph of the human spirit. I loved this book. I think this book is special. I would reread it. I've already recommended it to people. Number 4 on the list is Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi, also known as Girl in White Cotton. I read Girl in White Cotton. They are the same book, apparently. But people love this book. It's about a woman. It's from a woman's perspective. It's about her experience and her relationship with her mother, who's suffering with an illness that is causing her to forget. And we watch this journey, this resentful journey, as she kind of recounts history and grapples with her dissatisfaction with life. I did read this book. I thought it was fair to moderate. It was good. It wasn't what I was hoping it would be. So that's number 4. Are you kidding me? My Mac is dying. Seriously, I plugged you in all day yesterday and you just sat here afterwards, you freaking lazy mother. Sorry about that, guys. Kids, you know. Number 5 on the list. The Shadow King by Maza Mengiste. This was the first book I read on the Booker Prize long list. I have a video for it. You can find it in my profile. And this is a book about Ethiopia and the invasion of Ethiopia by Italy. And the story of Harut and the women of Ethiopia at that time who desired to throw themselves into the conflict and to engage what's happening. And we watch Harut and Kidane and a couple other characters, and Maza Mengiste gives this to us in a very visceral package because it's very unique in structure, the way it's written, the way it moves in and out of chapters, in and out of choruses, like old Greek plays, and in and out of these visceral moments with photographs as Harut, the main character, is kind of sifting through this box on the floor of a train station as she waits to go and meet someone. And so, yeah, it's a special book. I did read this. I thought it was very special. And I'm struggling to find... Oh, of course. Number 6, Brandon Taylor's Real Life. I did read this book as well. So I guess there's 3 books. There's 3 that I read and 3 that I didn't. No, there's 4 that I read. There's only 2 that I didn't. Guys, sorry. It's early and my math, I'm just getting thrown. Okay, I read Burnt Sugar. I read The Shadow King, I read Real Life, and I read Shuggy Bane. So yeah, there's 4 that I read. There's 2 that I haven't read, this Mournable Body and The New Wilderness. So that's where we're at. That is the synopsis, the long-winded synopsis. Who do I think will win, and who do I want to win? Those are the 2 questions on the table. 2 main questions on the table. 3 main questions now, since I just looked over there and saw a package of Stroop waffles. First question is, should I have a Stroop waffle? The answer to that is probably not. The next question is, will I? Probably. Now that that's out of the way. Number 1. Let's let's reorder these questions. Number 1 question, who do I want to win? Okay? That's the important question. And is there a difference between who I want to win and who I think will win? Is there a difference? Who do I want to win out of these 6 books? It's hard to say. I think I want Shuggy Bane to win. And I would be very happy if Shuggy Bane won. Shuggy Bane was special. Douglas Stewart's writing is superb. He's a superb writer. There's not a moment that you're like, ooh, he's really pushing it here. He's not landing it there. What is he talking about? Whatever. He's a superb writer. He draws you in. You find yourself emotionally invested. You find yourself on the journey of the alcoholic, like very, very extreme alcoholism, and you're watching this woman drink herself to death, and you're watching the impact it has on her family, but you're drawn into empathy around it. It's not. I think that Douglas Stewart gave us something really, really special in Shuggy Bane. I would be so happy to see Shuggy Bane win the prize. Now, with that said, Shuggy Bane was also shortlisted, was a finalist for the National Book Award as well. And as we know, based on the prediction evidence I have, Shuggy Bane did not win the National Book Award in America. So can he take it here today with the Booker on the line? I don't think Shuggy Bane's going to win, but I would be very happy if Shuggy Bane won. I don't think Shuggy Bane's going to win. In the same way that Shuggy Bane was displaced, was dethroned by the book on the National Book Awards finalist list by an Asian American, Charles Yu, who wrote Interior Chinatown. I believe Douglas Stewart is going to be dethroned here at the Booker by C. Pam Jong with How Much of These Hills is Gold. She's coming back on the scenes, guys. She's going to break all the rules, and her book is going to sail in and knock the other 6 down like pins, and the judges are going to be like, psych! Got ya. Weren't expecting that, were ya? It's going to be awesome. So if that happens, you heard it here first that it could. It won't. So what's really going to happen? I think that the Shadow King is going to win. I have a feeling the Shadow King is going to win. I think that it is similar to Interior Chinatown with the National Book Award, and these are unrelated, but I think that I have the same feeling about this thing, that the Shadow King is a very well-written book with a very creative approach to structure, by an Ethiopian American woman, about the dignity of Ethiopian women in the conflict as their nation was being invaded, and how they take up arms. And I think that it is a literary showcasing of similar issues that we are experiencing in a metaphorical way in the world today, with racism, with the dignity of black women not upheld. And I think that this book provides something special to that conversation. And I think that Maza Mengiste deserves it. I think that the Shadow King deserves the Booker Prize. Now that has to be taken with a grain of salt, because I haven't read this Mournable Body and I haven't read The New Wilderness. So those are my thoughts. That's my Booker 2020 prediction video. To boil it down, I would love for Shuggy Bane to win. I think that the Shadow King is going to take it. Maza Mengiste. I hope you're getting your people ready to celebrate with you and pop some bottles of champagne, because I think you're going to take it. I think you're going to win. I think Harut is going to have one last word in this. This was a polarizing book too, because some people loved it and some people hated it. And some people didn't finish this one either. So guys, what do I have coming down the line for you? What do I have coming? I am reading Moby Dick. I'm halfway through Moby Dick. I am also kind of casually reading a book by Tommy Orange called There. I miss you guys. I'm sorry for the lack of content. Hopefully things will kind of calm down a little bit and I can get ahead of this and provide some more reviews for you guys or even some other ideas that I have. Yeah. Thanks for watching.